What if Deku was the Hulk, part 2? So last time we left off where Deku got in the UA, he was he placed first in the entrance exam. Really, he placed third in the written portion. So yeah, back to the story. So we have Deku walking in the UA. Now while he's walking, he just thinking about his performance and what he was able to do. Basically, what was Hulk able to do? Because as I said in the last video, it's still two different people in the same body, like the actual comics, like the actual Hulk comics. It's Bruce Banner and you have Hulk, but in this case, it's Deku and you have Hulk. So yeah, so they're walking in. There's not that trip scene because this man, because like, he may be thinking to himself, but he's not like what's it called? He's not unaware of his surroundings like he was last time. So he walks through the hallway that's close to the 1A door. He sees one of the comments on how big it is. He just comments on it, it's like, that's a really big door. So he walks in and he sees a blue haired kid with glasses yelling at a blonde haired spiky kid that had his phone on the desk. And he knows that's Bakugo, so he's like, oh, what? Like, he was like, oh, that's normal. So he just sits down, doesn't even say anything. He does notice that Aizawa is at the is asleep behind the desk. He just sits down. Let's just say what's it called? Let's just say in like 10 minutes he sits down there waiting. And you know Ochako walks through the door and she sees him, and she did see him to like this. What happened, right? Remember how I said he had like the pink shorts, kind of pink. I don't know what color was the thing. It was like pink or purple. Like yeah, but let me elaborate more. I'll kind of give a good explanation last time. Basically, it's like basically when he's normal, when he's just human form, the shorts are normal. But when he turns Hulk, they stretch out, and then when he turns back, it's normal again. They can change shape basically, depending on how big he is. So she did see him turn back into a Hulk. She did see him turn back, like when he landed after he knocked the zero pointer out the park. Like that was some baseballs. Like here's the thing though, like the only thing she saw was just like a green figure run up to her and then jump and just. If she look up, she sees the robot flying. It just goes flying, and he lands back down, doesn't even notice her, and just turns back and just walks away. Just walks away. She was like, oh, "Okay, yeah." Back to the present. She thanks him for saving her, and he's like, "When did it? Wait, I saved you, right? When was this?" He says, "Oh, I was under the rubble when you destroyed the zero pointer." And he thinks so. Oh, I don't remember that. He just says, "Oh, you're welcome." Now while they're talking, got Aizawa come up from the desk saying, what did he say? What did he say? He said something about, "You're here to become heroes, you're not here to make friends." Yeah. And he does a whole introduction saying, "Oh, I'm a race ahead, yada yada." And Deku just says, "Oh, I know who you are. Oh, yeah, you're a race ahead." He's like, "How you know me?" He said, "Oh, I studied you." And the reason why he was studying race ahead because he would realize, right? Yeah, so this is the thing I want y'all to keep in mind for later on. When God, I can't speak. When he gets to a certain level of anger, like you know, I say how it's like, you know, the percentages is the percent where it's like Hulk takes control of his body. I remember that 90%, he's still kind of conscious. He can just remember stuff. He can't control it all. But like when he gets angry enough, it goes to 100% without him even trying to. Like I know it just full Hulk. Like Deku's basically asleep. So he was studying that because it's like that did happen once, and somebody did get hurt. Basically, I'm gonna elaborate. I'm gonna just say this because like, that's just something I was. So let's say they had a dog. Inko and Deku, they had a dog. It was like it was a stray. So it was like he was feeding it. Like Inko didn't know about it, but it was a stray. He was feeding. He found it hungry. Looked like it was malnourished. He started feeding it, and it grew attached. He grew attached to it. Grew attached to him. They were walking across the street. There was no leash, right? So like the dog's behind him, and then he just hears this car coming, and it runs over the dog. Yeah, it does. It just go but him. Dog dies like that, and he just gets big mad. So turns on Hulk fully. Also, he's not wearing his stretchy pants. So yeah, he was wearing jeans like the picture here, like this. He was wearing jeans. So yeah, they ripped, but they're not completely ripped. Yeah, after the dog dies, he just gets big mad, turns to the Hulk, and he literally grabs the car and threw it like about like 3 blocks away. Like 3 blocks away. The driver was fine. They ain't know nothing. They ain't see nothing. He suddenly realized what happened. He was out of there. He picked up the dog, and they say they were near a park, and this actually was where they first met. Like he was at the park chilling, just thinking to himself, writing his journal, and the dog came up to him. So there's a little patch of dirt where they met. He digs a hole. Right, he digs a hole. Cause let's say there was a shovel. Cause like at parks they have the maintenance shed. There was a bench near the maintenance shed now where they met, and there was a shovel next to him. So he just took the shovel, dug a little hole. He dug it 6 feet. Keep pay respects, and he put the dog in there, buried it, and stuck a stick in the ground. Got a thing, put it in form of a cross, and he cried. He was crying. He laid some flowers down. That's what you do. Yeah. Yeah, back to present. Like after that, he did hear on news how the dude said he saw something just pick him up and throw him. So he was like, yeah, I gotta figure out how to get that in control. So he starts studying ways to like knock himself out or notify his quirk. And that's when he came across Reddit. He was looking on a thing. He was on like their version of Google. I don't know what they called it. I think there was a thing where they did show like Google, but I forgot what they called it. He's on there. He looks and he was looking at how to nullify quirks, and he actually found a thing on the Razorhead, like saw a video of Razorhead fighting a dude, and he basically put together the fact that's like, dude using this quirk more, and Razorhead show up. Dude ain't using this quirk no more, and just get laid out. So that's how, and he was trying to figure it out how, yeah. And he says, "Oh, I saw an article." Well, on this back to the president where Razorhead asks, how does he know about him? He said, "Oh, I just read an article on you." And Aizawa was just like, "Okay." So he basically said that everyone go outside and try to do a quirk apprehension test. Then it's called. There's a quirk assessment. And Ochako does, like, a Deku just gets up and walks out the room. Ochako does say, why are we doing orientation? And as I says, can't answer. Um, like, he said, I forgot what he said specifically, but it's just something like, y'all don't need orientation or something. So basically, also, Deku did clear it with the principal to where he can have his purple shorts on. Because he did tell the principal about what be going on when a man go boom. So he's wearing the purple shorts and he's wearing a t-shirt. Everyone looking at him like, why are you wearing the school uniform? He says, oh, it's because of my quirk. So since Deku did get first, also I'm not doing this where it's like it was the ball throw for like the first step. So basically we're gonna do that then. Basically do third and grip strength. Also Deku is at he's at 50% strength. So basically it's like that's one of the softest I can. Like he can hear Hulk like very faintly in his head. So Deku has a little like arm strength thing, aces that, like breaks it. let's just say the thing maxes out at like 400 kilograms. I don't know. Like, I don't know. He goes to the jump thing. He literally just jumps, and this goes like 10 yards past it. So he won that, aced it. The race, and Ida's thinking, oh, on speed, he can't beat me. This man, like, he see a green flash go, boom, right past him. So he aced that. He actually got like 1 second. He got like 0.9 seconds. Ida had like I think it was like a little bit above 2 seconds. So yeah. Now to the ball throw. So he's thinking to himself, how should I throw the ball? Because if I throw the ball full strength, I'm probably gonna kill somebody by accident. Because if you don't know, you know the thing where it's like I'm gonna break the story for a minute. You know where it's like on like 4th of July, sometimes they be shooting guns up in the air. The reason why they be using blanks now is because before they start using blanks, they would actually use real bullets, and the bullets will come down. And some people actually got hurt because like I'm pretty sure, yeah, someone had their nose shot off because like the bullet came falling down. So yeah. So he's thinking how to still try to throw it like going forward, but if you throw it going forward, could hit somebody when it comes down because momentum is a thing. And as he's assessing that, you got Bakugo coming out left field, just saying, "Throw the ball, idiot." He gets a little mad, so it instead of him being 50%, I'm gonna say it's 80 because one, he hates Bakugo. You can tell because this man got thrown through a window like 2 times by Deku, so that's not that good friendship over there. So he gets bigger, and they like, oh, okay, and he throws the ball, and keep on this 80%, not 100% Deku. So he throws the ball, and there's a sonic boom. Everyone get like nudged back a little bit, and they looking, and they see a thing, and they see like a quick blur go back again and again and again and again. Basically, the balls are going around the earth like 4 times. And if any of you say, "Oh, that's bullcrap," if you don't know, the Hulk has infinite strength, pretty much. Angry he gets, stronger he gets. So it's like, hey, this man can jump continents in a certain comic called War War Hulk. He literally shook the the eastern seaboard. Really, he shook the entire Earth with just a stomp. It was mainly in the eastern seaboard though, but I feel like he shook the entire Earth. Like, cause it was oof. Yeah, he throws the ball and they can see the ball go around 4 times, and then it just pivots down the ground, like right in front of him, and it makes like a 10 foot deep crater, and the ball just destroyed at this point. And as I was just says, cause there's not a number for that, so it just says infinity. Cause there's not a number for like I don't know how long the Earth is in miles, and I really don't want to look it up because that's gonna be a long, long thing. It's gonna be like probably gonna be like a trillion, bajillion miles. I don't know, but it just says infinity. And as I was be thinking, so I better not get this kid mad because he can tell it's based on anger. Deku calms down, and Bakugo, he pooping bricks. He's pooping bricks. I swear to God, he pooping bricks. Hold on, let me check something. Uh, hey, it's only it was 14 minutes for me to do that alone. Jesus. So wait for position. This okay. So now you got All Might standing in the back looking for a successor because I'm not giving Deku one for all on this because here's why. Let's say the Hulk can jump continents, and also he's practically immortal too. Here's the thing. In the comics, like when he's Hulk, he has a regeneration ability. It's just instant. Like this man has had his entire skin and muscle on his front side just gone. He healed from it like that in a snap. So yeah. Also that MCU Hulk, I'm pretty sure MCU Hulk do have regen, but it's like in Endgame where it's like his arm is burned. I'm pretty sure comics Hulk would have just healed that like nothing. Like granted it's an Infinity Stone, so maybe it'd be like a day, but it would still be healed. Like come on. But back to the story. Also, oh yeah, yeah. Also he could jump continents, basically infinite strength. And he already has wind pressure, kinda because when he does thunderclap, like there was an instance where I believe it's like when he did a thunderclap, buildings, all the windows in the buildings shattered. Practically some of the buildings that we were in front of actually broke. Cars went flying. So yeah, but back to the story. So we cut to they in class, and I think it was their last period before, when All Might. So basically, they study everything. Deku aces the science, the math, everything, because he's smart. I'm pretty sure in the comics he is one of the smartest people on Earth. Or no, in the on Earth. I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know. We had smartest person was no, I think it was Reed, Tony, and I don't know after that. But All Might comes in, and Deku just says, "Oh, it's All Might, yay!" Kind of says it a little enthusiastically, but kind of says like a monotone. It's like he doesn't care. Really, he don't care. Just like, hey, he a teacher. Just let it be that. So he says, "Everyone get out. We're about to do an assessment, or like kind of like what would you call it? What would you call that? I don't know, like a training thing, like a training thing. Let's he just say we were doing a training event. So everyone gets out. He said, "Put your hero costume on." So Deku, everyone comes in with with their hero costume on, and that you see Deku walk out with like a white shirt and purple pinkish pants, like shorts, and people like some of them know why he has it because they just smart enough to know. Oh, when he turned into that big dude, that stuff stretched beyond what normal pants would do. But some of them like, why is he just wearing that and that? That's not a hero costume. They don't say it, but one person says it because he's an idiot. You can guess who? Bakugo. He basically says, "You look like a bum." And you could tell Deku was a little nerved by it, but it's like he instantly started to calm down. So Bakugo don't get to work yet. Cure there yet. Also, for what happens next, I'm not gonna kill him. I might do it later on. I'm probably not because it's technically Bakugo's the main character. Not. I think I said R. No, I said technically he is the main character. I is a main character. I can't speak. Also, I'm just wasting time. Yeah, I'm wasting time just doing the explanation. So he says everyone write your name down on a thing. We got all your names in a jar. We got and this and we have half them split randomly in each jar, and we're just gonna pick out names. So he puts his hand in both the jars, pick a paper from each, and it says Ochako Utaraka and Izuku Midoriya on one thing, and Katsuki Bakugo on one thing, and Tenya Ida on another thing. Well, yeah. So basically, if they canon, Ochako and Deku are heroes, Bakugo and Ida are the villains. So they get a head start. The villains get a head start to go in the building. And Ochako asks Deku, "What's your quirk?" And he said, "Oh, my quirks are transformation quirk, alter my strength and performance capabilities." And Ochako says, "Oh, her quirk is just zero gravity. Everything she touches, like, basically has no gravity capabilities at all." So yeah. So in the Mindscape, as I said, there was this old TV show out of story for a minute. There was an old TV show about Hulk where it's like they had Area Hulk. He had Joe Chill. No, not Joe Chill. What? Mister. No, I don't know his name. Joe Fix It. Yeah, Joe Fix It. Basic Gray Hulk. And you had a lot of different Hulks in the TV show. The TV show was good. I don't forgot the name, but it was a really good TV show. Like if you rich it down, it kind of seemed a little cliche. But it's like they had a whole mindscape thing where it's like they will fight for control over the body when Bruce gets angry. But that's not gonna be here where they have to fight because I'm sorry. But it's like the Hulk would instantly lay Deku out. Like, come on, man. You gotta do an infinite strength versus a teenager with no powers at all. No. Oh, that would be hilarious. Cause it's like the Hulk literally is his power. That would be hilarious. Imagine just seeing a normal dude try, like they actually did that in the Incredible Hulk movie. The dude was on like super steroids. Like Hulk literally kicked them, doing into a tree. He wasn't dead, but he was hurt. He was hurt. But I'm back to the story. Basically, you're in the mindscape, and Hulk is basically saying, "Let me fight." And Deku says, "Fine." Since they have an agreement where it's like the Hulk gets to fight because the only thing Hulk wants to do is fight and prove that he's strongest. That he is the strongest there is. So he's like fighting, and they're doing 90% again. So like Deku can make sure Hulk doesn't do no bullshit, doesn't do no dumb stuff, like kill somebody. And he actually says, "Don't kill anyone. You can maybe kill Bakugo." I'm kidding. He doesn't say. He just says, "Don't kill anyone." So as soon as this starts, he instantly turns to Hulk. I don't think he has to be angry, but it's like, listen, when he's angry, when it's anger, it's kind of uncontrollable. He can turn to Hulk at will because like storytelling, plot armor, you name it. But they walk in, Hulk like literally, cause like I want to do like a Doc Green. You know what Doc Green is? It's like Bruce Banner out of story. It's like Bruce Banner has full control over the Hulk body. It's like he turns to Hulk. He still has Bruce Banner's mind, intellect, everything, but it has the power of the Hulk. I want to kind of do that situation, but not really. Basically, what happens is Deku, like he can talk to Hulk, tell the Hulk just jump up so he can assess, and he jumps up and sees that they're in the top floor. There actually is windows there. And he says there's only one person, so he just assumed that Bakugo is just running down looking for him. So he just says, walk through the thing, we know where it's at. I'm not gonna do it where it's like, he just jumps through the window and touches the bomb. Like, no, I'm not doing that. That'd be too fast. Also, I want to do something. So they walk in. You got Hulk Big and like really, you can hear him from like a mile away. You can hear him. So you got them walking, and then Bakugo come right start with a big explosion, like I mean massive explosion, and he didn't even use his arm canisters. So, let me just explain. You know how I said Deku doesn't have one for all? Yeah, Bakugo does. And like, I would give it a Mirio, but it's like I don't know how to do that. I don't know how I would like objective storytelling. How would I do that? Because one, like Mirio is one of my favorite characters. Yes, but it's like two. How would he handle the quirk? Because like his quirk is kind of already unstable as is. Because like not really unstable. But it's like bro, he can permeate and he can't breathe, can't see, can't hear nothing. And he really and like it took him like years to train his quirk, hone his quirk, for when he's OP with it. So it's like I don't make any more OP, and Bakugo's kind of not OP. He's just a dude that's a walking bomb. Also, if y'all there's a video about like called quick questions, and one of them to talk about Bakugo. Literally, the thing in the scenario is Bakugo just starts like spraying his sweat down everywhere and lighting it, building a boom. Like where he's a walking bomb. You understand? Because this is a channel called Film Theory, right? And they did this My Hero episode about Bakugo, but bro, and then one of the explosions in the training camp arc, he literally did like a canister full. Like imagine, like do my thing. Imagine him filling up a canister, filling like 10 canisters, putting that in the city. That city's gone. The city's just gone. Like, come on, man. He's a walking, talking bomb. Like, come on. I still don't like him, but come on. Like, but back to the story. Basically, when he come around thing with a big explosion. Also, if you don't get it by now, Bakugo has one for all. I'm sorry if you're mad. Please comment down below. I'll try to fix it somehow. Well, he still don't have it, but I'm gonna try to do something with it. If some of y'all are not okay with it. But back to the story. So when Bakugo comes around the thing, he has a big explosion, sends it at him. Um, Hulk instinctively moves Ochako like in front of him. He turns his back, and he just gets sprayed with explosive. It does nothing. It does nothing at all. Just makes him madder. And the smoke clears. Bakugo, this is from Bakugo's perspective. The smoke clears, and he just see a green hand grab him by the face and just throws him in his midair, grabs him by the leg and just slams him on one floor, slams him on the other floor, slams him on that floor. He does the Avengers scene where it's like Hulk slammed Loki 100 times. Basically that's what happened. And let's just say Bakugo broke, let's just say he broke a leg. Cause like he has broken all he has broken both his arms. Let's say he broke a leg. He broke his leg, like one of his arms. Like he and hurt his neck. He has a concussion. Yeah, fractured one of his ribs again. Yeah. Yeah, he's out. And you got All Might coming in saying if you do that again, you're disqualified. Cause it's like it's not because Obako is his successor. No, it's because like he could have literally killed him. He could have literally killed this man. And you got Hulk being madder. Like by the way, he's at 95. So Deku's starting to like go like unconscious, back conscious, and in the mindscape because he's not controlling the body. That's the deal. It's like a Mega 90%. Hulk controls Deku's body, and Deku's like in the background, just watching, remembers everything. So yeah, but like they continue. Ochako does tie up Bakugo, and really that was like that's what they're gonna do. And this man is still laid out on the floor with a broken leg, fractured ribs, broken arms, and concussion. That man ain't moving for a week. He ain't moving for a week, you know. So they get upstairs. Ida, thinking he's real smart. He just he tries to attack them. He kicks Deku and get Hulk in the side where like it ribs at. Does nothing. He pretty much like hurts his own leg. Hulk grabs him, just throws him like out my way. Edith's on his butt, like sitting down, cause like bro, it's a dude that runs fast versus a guy that literally can jump continents. Actually, is faster than him. Like, come on, who gonna win that situation? But they touch the bomb. Yeah, since it's Hulk, he does a little bit extra, where basically he punches a hole through the wall and grabs the bomb and just throws it out the building. And All Might just says, he just says, "Hero team wins." Kind of like, okay, get one supposed to do that. Basically, Hulk turned back to Deku, and he is still conscious. I don't want to say that right now. He is still conscious, but yeah, Deku basically helps him. I'm saying, I'm sorry about that. They walk down the stairs, and Deku just see Bakugo on the floor, laid out, getting picked up by their little robots, and he's like, "Did I do that?" He was looking like, "Did I do that?" That's hilarious. But yeah, and he got the whole MVP thing. Basically, they say Ida was the MVP because Deku did kind of do some reckless thing. He did overly beat up Bakugo. He did destroy the wall, so that could have set off the bomb. Like he did do a lot of things that could have set off the bomb. Because when he broke the wall, some shards of some shards of like the concrete and stuff did go flying around the room a little bit. Like no one was going to get hurt, but it did hit the bomb a couple times. That bomb would have went boom. So yeah. So they get a week off. Well, they really get a week off. Yeah. Now really at the end of the day, right? They're walking. Bakugo was in the infirmary, and Deku's thinking of where he's walking. Bakugo has never portrayed that big of an explosion before. Like in the ball throw, it wasn't even close to how big it was. So he's thinking something happened to his quirk. And also he did notice how it's like when like they were finished, All Might had to quickly run off as like steam was coming off him. And he did also notice because he's an All Might fan, kind of. He studies All Might. All Might has decreased in the amount of time he's being a hero in general. So it's like some shady things going on. And as they say, next time he might find out, might not. Also, surprisingly, I just did like two things, and we had 31 minutes. No wonder why I only have 12-minute run times. No 12-minute watch time. I just talk too much filler. I promise. Promise next part it's not gonna be no filler, not that much filler. But yeah. Next time on What If Deku Was the Hulk Part 3, we're gonna be doing the USJ and the Sports Festival. Bye. Have a great time.